Okay, in this video, we're going to be going over directional verbs. So if you remember, me meet you meet me, meet is a directional verb. For this video, it's going to be divided into separate parts. For this one, I'm going to just do the introduction. For the next two, I'm going to put A and B together and C and D together. Directional verbs are where pronouns are implied into the verb or the sign, such as the sign for meet. This is the neutral sign for meet. This is me meet you, and you meet me. It's a directional verb because it's clearly stated that me, the subject, is coming to meet you, the object. Me meet you. In the sentence, he contacted her, 3 words are spoken, and there is no doubt as to who contacted whom. In ASL, only the sign contact is made to give us the ASL sentence, he contacted her. 3 ASL characteristics make this possible. The first is that nouns can be established in the signing space. After they are established, they can be used to refer to someone or something. Take the sentence, Bob kissed Kate, for example. You would sign Bob, point to a place in the signing space, Kate, point to another place in the signing space. This signing space is now Bob, and this is Kate. So we can do Bob kissed Kate. The second characteristic is that certain verbs can move in different directions to tell us who did what to whom. Take give, for example. This is the neutral sign for give. This is me give you. I'm moving it forward to establish that I am giving you something. I can also move it front to back, meaning you give me. I can move it to my right side to do me give her or him, or to my left, me give her or him. The third characteristic is the orientations of the hands during the signing, or where the hands begin and where they end. Such as, this is the neutral sign for ask. You point your pointer finger up and you bend it down. Ask. If I wanted to say, Bob asked Kate, we've already made reference points Bob and Kate. So now I can do Bob asked Kate. Now we're going to keep the sign Bob and change Kate to Lynn. If I wanted to say, he plays soccer and she plays baseball, I would sign that he plays soccer, she plays baseball. I'll teach you these signs later on in other videos, but for now I'm just going to go through it just so you understand how to use he and she. We're going to still keep Bob and Lynn for this sentence. In the sentence, book, she, give, him, we would sign that book, she, give, him. We've already went over that this is the neutral sign for give. Kind of clamp your hand like that. Give. If we wanted to say she give him, we would move our hand from the signing space where we have Lynn and sweep it over to the signing space where we have Bob. So once again, that's book, she, give him. Notice that it isn't necessary to sign Bob and Lynn when saying she, give him, because Bob and Lynn are already incorporated into the signing space. Although she, give him is one fluid motion, it is clearly indicated that Lynn, who, is obviously doing something to Bob, whom, or Lynn, the subject, is doing something to Bob, the object, she, give him. In a neutral sign, the subject and object are not indicated, such as give. It can mean me, give you, but just the neutral sign for give does not indicate that I am giving you something, it just means give. Verbs that can move about in space to indicate who is doing what to whom are called directional verbs. Not all verbs are directional verbs, but we'll go over a lot in this video that are directional verbs. Okay, if it hasn't gotten complicated already, it's probably going to right now. This is probably going to be the hardest section of the video, but I'm going to try to explain it as best as I can. So for this, we're going to be using 2 sentences. She, give him, and you pick on me. Pick on, the neutral sign for pick on is this. You make a need or must kind of handshake, and you bring it to your pointer finger. So, pick on. This is you pick on me, like this. You pick on me. There are 4 aspects of directional verbs: source, subject, object, and goal. The source is the beginning location of the directional verb sign. The goal is the end location of the directional verb sign. The subject is the doer of the verb, and the object is the recipient of the verb. The subject and the source are typically in the same location, such as object and goal are typically in the same location. In the sentence, she give him, the source is the beginning sign of give. The goal is the ending sign of give. The subject is she, and the object is him. In the sentence, you pick on me, the source is the beginning sign of you, and the goal is the ending sign of me. The subject is you, the doer of the verb, and the object is me, the recipient of the verb. So, you pick on me.